Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to LEGO Lord of the Rings. This is episode 12. We hate Frodo Baggins. So this is going to be a very Gollum-centered episode. If you guys like Gollum, yay. That's what you can expect. So, but yeah. How is everybody today? Whoops. We need to load this game. There it is. Hello. Hello, interwebs. We like webs. We'll take turns to see them. Yeah. My goodness. Linky, what are you doing? Oh, you're fighting with Zelda. Zelda, if you would just hide behind the curtain, Link couldn't get to you. I should place Zelda behind the purple towel again. Oh, wow, yeah, I smell that. Honey, could you pop open the window? Mm, I don't know. Ooh. And you did pop open the window? Alright. Yeah. Alright, so we need to do Frodo Baggins again.
Cleaned every part of the house.
I know you cleaned everything, honey. You were amazing.
Well, I cleaned everything but that.
Whoopsies. You forgot the microwave.
Or somebody else could have helped me.
I'm just teasing you.
Well, Vikings don't joke around.
I know Vikings have a terrible sense of humor. Alright, so we're taming Gollum.
Wow.
Da, 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 da. We tame Gollum. Gandalf versus...
Good thing we only microwaved one day then while my brother was here.
I microwaved a lot. Alright, so let's replay. So we will be doing Gandalf the White versus Balrog. And we missed some stuff last time, so this is actually good. We have to do this level all overs again.
Yep.
Hello, Aiden. How's it going? Hello, Sharon. Hi, Jessica. So as I was saying, we have a change to the schedule this week. I have the releases backwards. So the Marvel Rivals will be this week. And then next week, starting on the 8th or the 9th, will be Indiana Jones. And then a day or two after is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I already have the thumbnail to make it look more older targeted. There is a beautiful piece of artwork where Austin St. John is battle damaged. And I'm going to use that PNG cutout as well as like a more like intense like like do or die background. And it's coming together really nicely. Like back in the day, I think this thumbnail would go viral, but I like it. It looks really intense. And the whole concept is about time travel, like Rita's trying to go back in time and kill the Power Rangers. When they were at their, you know, when they just started out. So they go back from once and always. Well, before they could get used to their powers, so she goes back to the Season 1 Rangers. And she tries to destroy the Power Rangers, basically, when they're rookies. That's the whole premise of the game, so, yeah. We're going to have battle-damaged older Jason, like at the beginning of our series, like in the thumbnail. We're just going to keep to that. because it looks like really good art.
Aiden would like to know how your days things were.
I just woke up today. I don't have my my vitamins, but I'm okay.
I can get those.
Nah, tomorrow's another day, honey. I can go a day without. And then after this stream, I'm gonna have some cereal, and then we're gonna be looking at the new Fortnite event, and then there's Ghost, and then apparently I have an Ultimate Selects. Yeah, I have crab souls tonight, which I forgot about. And then I actually thought tonight I had Anna Sensei's thing, but I guess I'll do crab souls because it was gonna be. She was like, "I want you to play a relaxing game that you like." So I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll do another stream of Harvest Moon 64 then." So.
Excellent day for an ultimate.
Oh, he thinks we're gonna finish the crab game today? Interesting. Okay, well I'll try.
I'm excited about crabs.
Okay, honey.
Well,
Ambi does a lot during the day. We don't. Ambi does the best we can. All right. So we're playing as a creepy troll guy. Creepy guy. No, we don't want to be Mr. Frodo.
wouldn't the time for it to do something about Rita's antics this week happen?
You would think so, yeah. That I would, yeah. Oops. We've made a great mistake. Oh dear. Which Gandalf takes me back to the thing? Oh, bother. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, yeah, that works. We'll need Master Dwarf, I believe. There we go. Yeah, so it's kind of hard because you have that, like, split screen thing up there.
We finished all Trials of Hades.
We finished all Trials of Hades? Cool.
10,000
Indeed. And off we go then. Whee!
Trying to zoom through this.
Ah! Yeah. What musical interludes need to be removed? What? I didn't remove it from part 11? Really? I forgot? Oh. Oh, that's easily done. Let's see if Sharon was correct or not. Ah! Yeah, they did not do it. Okay. Easily taken care of. So I forgot. Well, I got rid of the musical interludes for Ghost of Tsushima and stuff.
Uncle Howdy says he's in the ER and his body went into shock.
Oh my gosh.
He was in the ER. And he is one of our members.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Uncle Howdy. I hope you feel better, and we'll be praying for you. Sorry that you're in the ER. Being in the ER is never fun. Whoops, we killed Gimli. I've never... Yeah, I can't say that I've ever had that happen. Now we need to be very careful that we don't go above. Because then we'll have to fight the Balrog. Which will cause all kinds of problems. Oh, I can build that without, what's his name's stuff. Okay, cool. We do not want to go too far up, because that presents a problem. Ah, I see what the problem was last time. We need Aragon. There we go. There it is. That's what I couldn't do last time. Ah, I don't need it right now. I've already got everything. If I could turn on the stud multiplier, it doesn't matter.
4 times is already on.
No, it is now. Tis on now. Wasn't on before. Tis on now. Da, 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 da. Alright, so we need someone with a spade. It could be Sam. It's okay. It's alright. No, it's only when kimchi is used. It smells pretty strong. Well done, Sam. You did what Gandalf could not do, which was stuff.
We got gifted. We had 2 people upgrade their memberships, and we had gifted memberships from James Graves.
The gifted memberships were last night, I think.
Last night.
Yeah. It's gonna take a day or so before YouTube tells us how many members we're up to now. I think we're up to 266. We're making progress towards. Our goal is going to be 300 members again, because we need the 300 members.
Someone says, I love the videos of your cats.
Thank you.
I was just thinking, I wish I had a furniture right now. I would have taken all this Thanksgiving stuff up here.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, when my aunt said we could have people for Christmas, unfortunately, that would not be financially possible. We have to recover from Thanksgiving. I mean, unless my dad wants to eat whatever we're having, which is probably not as much fun as last time. I mean, I already have the bed and everything, so if you wanted to come up, you could, but I think he's my Aunt Betty right now.
Yeah, I don't see the change yet. It's supposed to be we were at, so it hasn't counted the memberships yet. Maybe it needs another day or something. Possible it needs another day because it's still reading us at 2:45. So probably we'll check in a few days. It should go up. Oops. Yes, there's Japanese themed stuff now in Fortnite. Gandalf the... Oh no, there it is again. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I believe it. We need to be Gandalf the Grey. There he is. Time to face the Balrog. Yep. There he is. Doing a lot of Marvel Rivals in 4 days. I don't know. Ah! These are memes at this point. I don't think he's buying anything else. Yeah, I don't. The only thing I can see him doing is buying MSNBC, which MSNBC is like dying. Like somebody's gonna buy MSNBC because their ratings are in the toilet. They're in trouble. Elon did open his first ever AI video game company, which is gonna be interesting. I don't know how that's gonna work, but apparently by the end of next year, the first ever really expensive AI video game will be released. They're shooting for, they said that they can apparently make an AI game. They have a team of talented people that are apparently working on this project with Elon. I wouldn't say X game developers. They're not employed by like the big companies right now, like Nintendo and Square and all that other stuff. So they're going to be part of Elon's new thing. That's Balrog. It's a demon. It's from the underworld. You don't really get to see a lot of the underworld stuff. This is the only time in the Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, other than, of course, the ring wraiths are demons. But you don't see their faces, really. Only Frodo can see their ghostly faces. Why are you not dying? Oh, that's not. We'll do this again! Marvel Rivals is coming out on Friday, I believe, or Thursday. Thursday or Friday. I will do the 10 a.m. one, and Amber will do Marvel Rivals, probably, and I'll do another Marvel Rivals, but Amber's mostly going to be covering Marvel Rivals because she is the Overwatch player. Oh, look at all the Gandalfs we have, yes. Hello! Now we need the wizards to tame Gollum. No, I want to be on at least that one, and then I'll sleep until 6 or something.
I could always do it 10 a.m. and then I could do it like noon and then 2:30 or something, like 3.
It would be, well, the first stream, the 10 a.m. stream would be over by noon, so then I guess you could do the noon stream if you wanted to. And there's big news going around the internet that some Japanese studio accidentally leaked that apparently the Switch 2 will be coming out, unless they change it, spring of 2025. So that means during the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley is going to have the exclusive reveal of the new system. That's what everybody's talking about. So the big thing that's going to be happening at the Game Awards this year, like the big reveal, is going to be the Switch 2 reveal on December 12th. That's what everybody is talking about. And there's some big industry analysts are saying it's happening. So, which makes sense because Nintendo's fiscal year starts in the spring. So if they were trying to, appease their people and get their next system sold before whatever, because they have to do it next year. If it doesn't come out the spring or the summer of 2025, Nintendo's going to be in huge trouble.
Joe tells us Elon has to
Yep.
He said he wants to make Tron real.
Yep, he made Tron, if you think about it. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting I'll play the first ever AI video game. Like, There's been other AI video games, but this is going to be the first AI video game made by a AAA company, or at least a company with the budget to do it. I don't remember the name of his AI company either. It's AI something. No, I don't think he has any other AI companies. This is new. I mean, that's what's been making the news. And everybody's making memes that Elon is going to buy something else. Elon's going to buy Hasbro. Elon's going to buy MSN. Elon's going to buy, like, some type of, like...
If he buys everything, he'll lose money.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't buy everything because you can't possibly run all of that stuff.
Well, I mean...
Every company you buy, you have to spend time and energy running.
If he buys MSNBC, he's going to fire a bunch of people because he says he doesn't need that many people to run it. Like, he had... There was like 10,000 Twitch employees, or sorry, there was 10,000 Twitter employees, and he cut it down to, what was it? I think he said he cut it down to like 70% of their employees. So he gutted a huge amount of the company so that there was only like, I don't know, like maybe 20% or 25%, and he says the company runs more efficiently that way because there were people literally like not doing anything, that were just like getting paid like an insane amount to censor people and do all this other stuff, and their jobs weren't necessary.
As they say, idle hands make a devil's playground.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like they had nothing to do, so they just started bombing.
Yeah, they had nothing to do, so they just banned people and did all kinds of stuff, yeah. They were trying to police the internet when the internet didn't need to be policed. So. But, again, not everything that Elon has done for Twitter has been great. He did some good stuff by giving people the ability to, you know, speak their mind.
We can't post pictures from games.
Can't post pictures of games? What do you mean?
Because he said game companies had to pay for that. You can't post from the PS5.
Oh, right. You can't post from game consoles. Well, that's because game companies said they weren't going to do it anymore because he was going to charge. He was charging companies more to do stuff. Or something. But I mean, that's not what I was saying about the bad stuff. The bad stuff about Twitter is there's all these like OnlyFan bots, and there's all this other stuff like which wasn't around as much. Yeah, the problem with removing censorship is then you open the floodgates to all kinds of stuff. There's lots of really violent images, and you can actually see people get yeeted in real life, and there's a lot of perverse stuff. You know, I guess that's a cost of people being able to say whatever they want. I don't know. So, but the alternative Blue Sky is basically cannibalizing themselves. Like they're always basically Blue Sky is the platform of Karens because everybody over there is always like flagging each other for things that they don't like. So it's like they're having their own civil war over on that platform. It's like the people who fled Twitter are having a hard time because they're not as progressive as the people that are over there. So basically it's like the war of the progressives. They're like eating their own over there. So Blue Sky probably is going to end up going out of business like in 6 months because they can't handle all the constant flagging of users. They don't have a big enough team to deal with all the complaints that people have. So in trying to create their utopia, they're going to end up bringing their whole thing down. And then they'll all come back to Twitter probably. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. As Amber said, they got what they wanted, a world with just them and every, you know.
It's like when Jafar goes into that genie thing, it's like, I want to be an all-powerful genie, okay.
Yeah. A world for Jafar genies, basically, is what they wanted. They wanted where only their opinion matters and they can censor everybody else, so that's what it is.
Yeah, but, like, I was hearing about somebody saying that, like, the whole thing where they're trying to
Yeah, I forgot
that
the
are
YouTube
literally
bots. Yep.
are have very disturbing pictures, and they are and YouTube does nothing about them, and they're actually advertising only to children.
Yep. 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 Yep.
So it's inconceivable that you can find a children's thing that they do nothing about those bots.
Every time I make a YouTube short, there's like all these weird bots like saying weird stuff. Yep. That,
Disturbing things, and
yep.
they're targeting younger audiences. Those bots.
But
They're literally
they're all over the platform.
they're
Yeah.
well, they should be, those bots should be accused of like
I don't know. So,
terrible things.
I'm probably gonna have two videos this week, guys. Like the first video, you guys really wanted a topic on the Game Awards, so the Game Awards video will be going up tomorrow at noon. I basically wrote a script and just gonna talk about the importance of the Game Awards this year, uh, based on the games that they recommended, as well as like the really weird um, choice to include DLC for a very popular game as a Game Award option. When I mean, yes, it's very long DLC, but you need the full game itself in order to even appreciate the DLC. So it was a weird choice to do something like that. Samwise. Oh. How was I able to collect the fish magically like that? Indeed.
Be careful what you wish for, Mike.
Yep. But I found that funny because I made a blue sky thing. I had like one or two tweets and I had a bunch of people who used to cancel us on Twitter and they got me banned off Blue Sky. And all I did, I wrote, I'm Batman. That was like one of my first tweets or whatever. Oh, those people saw me on there, and it's like I got banned within like 24 hours of making it count. They took my tweets from like 2020 and other things and called me like all kinds of horrible stuff, and like the Blue Sky mods are basically like the Twitter mods, so it's like the old Twitter mods.
But if you didn't do anything wrong on Blue Sky, then why would it matter?
I didn't do anything wrong. They just posted some of my spicy tweets during the pandemic and stuff like that, and some stuff I said about like how
Spicy as in asking people not to murder each other?
well, no, they did a series of things. They did my thing, men and women are different, and they did something about, I mean, it's true, like it's literally science. Men and women are biologically different. So yeah, I got banned within like, I think it was like 24 hours of opening my account over there, because I was like, oh, Blue Sky, it looks like this would be really easy and maybe I can get a following over there. But I wasn't even over there long, because the same usual suspects who try to get me canceled all the time on Twitter successfully got me banned. And I was like, well, I guess that's not happening. So that was it.
That seems very unfair.
Yeah, I tried to open it, I'm trying to remember, it was like the beginning of November. It's like, oh, so yeah, it's a total echo chamber over there. So they're just like, I found my password and stuff again to get on Rumble, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with it until they fix their uploader. I don't really want to try to upload more videos over there because it takes way too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my thing even if it looks like things are doing well.
I know we have to push shorts and stuff like that because YouTube is all messed up from all the flagging. Because we're at like 1,200 right now.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get worse.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's gonna keep getting worse. Well, the good news is Marvel Rivals will be this week, so Marvel Rivals will push traffic. But I was hoping for Marvel Rivals and Indiana Jones at the same time. So next week, not this week, next week is the week of December 9th, will be Indiana Jones, and then Power Rangers is either on the 10th or Power Rangers is on the 11th. The problem is, Power Rangers is not going to be that long. I've heard that this Power Rangers game is actually shorter than the Power Rangers Mega Battle Amber and I covered almost 12 years ago. Or wait, not 12 years ago. We covered Power Rangers Mega Battle in 2015, so it was 9 years ago. We've been at 99 likes for 10 minutes over here. Hey guys, if you could smash that like button so we could get this stream a moving and a grooving. Ah. Oh, we are Gollum. We are Gollum. Dur, 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 dur. Yep.
Ah, sorry, Link. I know you're gonna jump out. Literally, I moved my leg like this, and as soon
Yeah,
as
he got you.
boom, like he just smashed right into it.
Yeah, Link is a terror. You got to watch out for Linky. You must watch out for that feline. Wait, would he be a feline or that?
No.
No. What's the?
All right, great job, everyone. 103 likes, fantastic.
Yeah. So, those are people asking like, are you gonna open a blue sky? I can't.
We can't.
Amber could try it, but she'll probably get run off the platform too by tolerant people. So.
What? I don't understand what Blue Sky is.
Blue Sky is basically like the evil twin of Twitter, except it's basically run by the same people that used to run Twitter before Elon. So,
So it's an
echo
so
chamber.
it's a Twitter in which you can get banned for no reason, for any reason at all. Then you never even know when you're gonna get banned randomly because someone doesn't like you. Doesn't sound very stable.
Right.
I don't want to. You have to have actual reason to get banned, not, oh, I dug something up from like years ago that I don't like you. If you didn't do anything physically wrong in your tweet, you shouldn't get banned. That's stupid. That should be illegal, actually, especially if it has to do with your business.
Yeah. So, the only social media Amber and I have, if you guys want to follow us, is our Twitter.
Well,
is Facebook and Instagram.
I did have another Twitter-like thing, but I don't know. I kind of lost track of that. I don't even know. I think I got logged out of it.
Another Twitter-like thing?
There was another Twitter clone that I added myself on.
I don't remember.
I added Kwings Let's Plays on, but I got logged out of it.
I found the fish.
There were a couple. There was one with no censorship. When I was on.
I don't know. Every platform says they don't have censorship, but then they have censorship. So,
personally, I would rather have horrible videos of people getting yeeted on Twitter than have the kind of censorship that was on there before. Because you don't have to watch those horrible videos. You can choose to click off of them. You're not being forced to watch them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, no one is forcing you to watch those videos unless you have your Twitter going late at night and you randomly see it while you're falling asleep.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens to me. Thank you for the gifted membership, James. You're breathtaking.
Thank you, James. You're amazing. Thank you for your generosity.
So, there will be a call to action newsletter going up this week, guys, because we have to get back up to 300 members. We dipped down into the 200s, like the low 200s, because of James and because of Decker and a few people last night. We were able to get, I mean, I counted it. It was like 260 something, but for whatever reason, YouTube hasn't posted those yet. Maybe because they happen like really late at night, like after midnight, so that would be the 2nd of December, so it's probably going to take a day or two before YouTube starts counting that. And I had an existential crisis. Like, I woke up today and I didn't realize today was Monday, which means I can have more Thanksgiving food, because I have a whole nother, like, I have until at least Wednesday. But I was having a crisis because it was like, it felt like yesterday was Monday, and then I ended up someplace else. Like, and yesterday was Sunday. It's just the weekend did so badly that we, I don't know. We might have to push that Iron Man VR game now that your family's gone over.
I know, honey.
So that we get something fresh on the channel.
So, 2 games that I'm going to be maining on.
Oh, Iron Man VR is not that long. It'll just be 3 streams. It's not. It's an on rails roller coaster shooter type thing where you're flying in the air and zapping people.
Well, thank you. 6 gifted memberships. Unbelievable, James.
Thank you, James.
So we figured out a way to help Zelda stay away from Link.
Yeah, we put a towel there.
Yeah, I would have streamed again, but the views were so bad today.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. I had to sit there and share videos because I couldn't. The stream, it went. I'll tell you later how far it dipped down, but then I had to keep sharing videos, and then they readjusted. After I kept sharing videos, they readjusted the hourly views for the last 3 hours after I did that. Which is strange that they would how can you readjust it after the fact? It's just weird. I don't know, I just don't understand YouTube algorithms.
I don't know. Well, we've been making a lot of noise with warning people about stuff. As far as I know, we haven't got hit again. I haven't checked anything though. I don't. But thank you for letting me know about. We had a music interlude that needed to be cut out.
Thanks, Sharon.
There's been nothing yet. But they're not. YouTube doesn't go back to work until December 5th. So if we start getting flagged again, December 5th, then we know that it's somebody at YouTube that's literally like, you know, going some rogue employee that's.
Alright, I hope this helps trying to get those numbers back up. This is James.
Thank you, James. Don't break your bank account on our account,
God loves
though.
you and I care about you. And Amber, sorry for sounding corny. I do care. God bless you both. The Kwings rule. We care about you too, James.
You're not corny.
It's not corny at all. Thank you. Thank you very much, James. You're more than generous.
Oops.
Thank you, James. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. And it may be that I can't do a side job because when I started doing a side job, things started to go down a little. So I would leave for an hour or two, and then the video views would plummet because I'm usually here 24/7, sharing and everything. And I get. It felt good to do like a side job so I could do something else and, you know, get some extra cash to bring my family or whatever, but it's like I may have to just 24/7 work on the channel because the views go down when I'm not here. Thank you, James. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much for your generosity, and thank you, Decker and James and everyone. Last night I noticed I thought there was 2 people that upgraded. One of them I thought was Jotaro.
Jotaro had to downgrade because like YouTube won't let him be an ultimate right now. So and there was a couple people that told me they tried to upgrade to ultimate and YouTube wouldn't let them. So I told them to try again on Friday. Oops.
Yeah, well. Well, I'll tell you what. Our channel there's not too many channels like this one. And there aren't really any channels like this one.
Nope.
It's a lot of different reasons why we would be a target. Anytime you...
Oops!
Anytime that people can't control you, like, you know, you have your own opinion and they can't control you, you make yourself a target, you know.
Indeed.
And,
No!
definitely people that wanna... I think we are being targeted.
Oh dear.
Interesting life hack with a cat towel, says Jessica. And Jade Rose,
Oh.
I haven't been able to go out and get the code for you. Thank you so much, and congratulations for winning. And maybe at some point, if I have time, I can go get Luke's vitamins and your code today. If I have time, I did get Luke's medicine today.
I just hope I didn't get my dates wrong, and the Fortnite thing is actually today and not Tuesday.
What do you mean?
The Fortnite thing might not even be today. I don't know. My clock is all off.
Well, you can always move it till.
Hey, hey! What is? My goodness.
Okay, what is it called? Godzilla?
Godzilla Fortnite. Except Godzilla won't be coming out until next year, but I made the thumbnail. Because he is going to be part of this thing.
What is today?
Today is December 2nd.
Okay, what's supposed to be coming out today then?
I mean, I thought the new Fortnite season was today.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, Uncle Howdy said he's excited about it.
Right. Well, I would think that Vic or somebody else would be saying, "Oh no, it's not happening today." So maybe it still is happening. I don't know. Or maybe it already did happen. Maybe it happened on Sunday. I don't know.
Fortnite on December 2nd. We're gonna jump into the Big Bang Fortnite next on Saturday. Oh, that's 2023. Fortnite. No. When does
Like I said, my clock is all off because I
okay, it
thought
says
Tuesday.
Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 1. That's what we're looking at.
Chapter 6, yep.
Yeah, that Sunny Delight messes up my throat.
Well, yeah, it's got all kinds of sugar and stuff in it. Not even sugar, it's got corn syrup and all kinds of fake ingredients. Studio vitamin C.
Start date.
You can tie up Gollum with Sam. And Gollum gets mad and Sam fight. And this is why I jammed up yesterday.
I'm so confused.
Well, I mean, I didn't see any people saying that it's not today, like on the video, so I'm assuming it's today.
Usually people try to correct people.
Oh, yeah, no, we have people all the time that correct us and stuff.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Alright, let's see. It says the new season will include Demon Hunters, anime themes, Japanese themes, Studio Ghibli, Yokai, Godzilla, King Kong. Okay, it says before Chapter 5 ends, players can join in the big season ending event, the finale, which will not only be a massive Juice WRLD concert, but features the...
You see, the concerts are weird.
Okay, so it says Chapter 5 season ending is on November 30th / Sunday, December 1st. It's also possible season will end directly after the finale event. Okay, people are speculating. Well, you know what? We should just look at Fortnite's Twitter. I'm so sick of looking at these people speculate. All you have to do is look at Fortnite's Twitter and see what they said.
Right.
I really hate these people, like, when the Pokemon thing happened, where they had the Pokemon Direct, all these companies had the date wrong because they couldn't figure out what Universal Time was. So they had the date completely wrong. And many of them didn't even announce the date for the Pokemon Direct until 7 hours after the Pokemon Direct happened. That's why I just go directly to their Twitter now. I don't read articles anymore because the articles are all wrong. And
Oh, I see what I did wrong. Gandalf stuff.
okay, the finale of it starts soon. 2 days ago it said. Started. Oh, I guess I will continue to read this article because okay. We will only speculate that when Chapter 5 will end, it's safe bet that by Sunday morning you'll be cruising around a new map.
Okay, so that was yesterday.
So they believe that should be a new map starting yesterday.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's super annoying.
I'm so confused. It says that it says drop in on December 6th, the OG returns. But they said on Sunday there's a new map. So what is it, a new map and then there's another one? I'm just so confused. Like, so what's this week?
I don't know, I guess we'll find out tonight.
Well, I guess we'll check it out, and then if there's nothing happening on it, if it says you can't get in, then we'll just switch it to a different game.
Max just said the new season is out.
Okay.
Clown.
Okay, thank you, Max. Appreciate that.
Not sure what that is.
Well, I think that's very...
Oops.
I feel terrible that happened to you. I think that's very wrong.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is what it is.
You should have just made a different, like, name.
I shouldn't have to hide myself.
That's true.
I didn't do anything wrong. I spoke a common sense opinion that's held by millions and
You
millions.
asked people not to kill each other and take their stuff.
No, it's simple. Nope.
Hi, Victor Rosano. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Tim Reed. Hi, Jade Rose. Hi, Max. Hi, Gamewing. I don't know, if Luke's gonna go in the cave. He's doing the best he can, guys.
I'm in the cave right now.
Oh, Luke's in the cave right now.
I'm just slow.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys are all having a great day today. Thanks for letting me know, Max, that the new season is here. Well, you guys have been really good with watching Ghost of Tsushima, so thanks everyone.
Yep, Ghost of Tsushima's got another stream today.
Our cats are acting crazy.
Yep, our cats are acting crazy. There we go. Well, that's that. We need Gandalf. Hello, Gandalf. What was the point of this? There is no point to this. I could see. Nope. Oh, this is weird.
Yeah, honey, I can get your vitamins when I get.
Tomorrow's another day.
Well, I mean, tomorrow I have to stream too, so I mean, it actually takes away less views when I do it while you're streaming, but at least somebody's streaming.
Okay.
When I leave in the morning, then there's nothing happening.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so
But I'll just be on this one and a couple. I'll be here for a little bit, and then maybe I'll go. I don't know.
how does one leave? Ah, there we go. Now we're done with that, so we need Master Pippin, I believe. Pippin? He's the one with the rod, yes? Fishing rod? I believe so.
Yep, so how are you guys doing today? Hope everyone's day is going great. Hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. And I'm glad Luke gets to have a few more days of eating. I might have to make more stuffing because last time
No, don't make any more food.
honey, there's no stuffing left. And stuffing takes 3 seconds.
There's no stuffing on it?
Yeah.
I thought there were two bins of it.
Right, we ate it all.
Oh wow.
Stuffing is only $1, like.
Now we need Sam, because if we don't do... No, I didn't do this fast enough. To do it again, we need Mary. Mary is the one who uses the thing. Over here. He's throwing fishes at me. The Gollum battle is taking a while. So we have to throw the fish at Gollum, and then quickly, with Sam, we have to use the elven rope. Throw the fish.
So there's a few people who have said they've started watching the Lord of the Rings movies again.
Awesome.
Because of our playthrough.
Very good.
Da 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 da. We've been looking at a lot of interviews with the original Lord of the Rings people.
You've been watching a lot.
I've been watching that. Well, Luke's been in the room with that.
I've been in the room.
Yep, don't forget to watch the short, guys and gals. Helps out tremendously.
Let's do a cat short.
Well, we had a cat short go up this morning. That still doesn't have 1,000 views.
Oh, I know, but there are people still watching that. It's hard to counter that. Like,
Okay.
So, this one here. There's no people watching this, so we can easily... Let's try to get like 30 plus views or something on this, guys, and then we'll try another one. This is the short we're going with. This is, this Lord of the Rings is not doing the best. We're over an hour, or we're an hour into the stream and under 500 views. But we finally did the Taming Gollum level, which is good. Next up on our Gollum tour, let's see... Linky, I'm gonna have to put you in the basement, buddy, because you're being kind of annoying. You're being annoying. Don't be annoying. What is the correct order of the Gollum levels? Goes Gollum, Taming Gollum, and then we would need to do the free roaming of the Dead Marshes. So that'd be Dead Marshes. Whoops. Dead Marshes. Yes.
So we've done all these. We're just trying to get all the extra stuff.
It's filler. Like we're trying to, you know, we've never done all the free play stuff, so we're trying to do. I'd say we're doing about 80% of the game.
What is your favorite movie to watch at Thanksgiving? Jingle All the Way?
My favorite movie to watch at Thanksgiving? I love Jingle All the Way, but I also watch it at Christmas time too. It's like, Jingle All the Way is a great movie. I think Mall Cop takes place at Thanksgiving, doesn't it?
I thought it did.
I thought it took place on Black Friday. Yeah.
So it's a Thanksgiving movie.
I don't know. People usually just watch Christmas movies.
Yeah. As long as I'm not watching White Christmas, I'm good.
Yep, guys, we need to mobilize the short. So this channel, we have to constantly be watching YouTube shorts during the live stream because our hourly views basically after the first hour of streaming they start to dip. So we have our audience watch like 2 or 3 shorts that if you get like 30 views a short, that's over 100 views, which keeps this channel stable until the next hour, and then we got to repeat. Because we had YouTube flag a bunch of our stuff and make it MFK, which basically took those shorts and videos out of the search engine, and it penalized our channel too. So it's a bad situation. So the month of November was kind of up in the air. So you guys can help by watching the shorts.
Well, thanks for the help, everyone.
So we're pushing one short right now, which is a cat short. I'm gonna put Zelda behind the towel because I think that'll keep her safe.
Oh, and Luke is doing the weird Gollum voice while holding his cat and putting her behind the towel fort. So, if you guys missed it today, we did the quest where we lit 2 huge, like, flaming lanterns on the Disney Dreamlight Valley Mythopia area. So, with Hades, and we're almost about to unlock Mount Olympus on that area, so very excited for that.
You can see the dancing skeleton people in the background over there.
Oh yeah.
This doesn't look like night times. I chose nighttime, but the dead marshes don't really look like nighttime right now.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't. They wanted people to be able to see
Probably.
where they were going.
That's not a big deal. Okay, so we got mithril bricks here, and here. Wait, I don't even know. What is that? Does that count?
Not so much here.
So much here is a star of yours.
Da 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 da.
Frodo and Sam.
Yep. So something interesting I saw on the video talking about when the Hobbits and Orlando Bloom and Sean Bean, the illustrious
Sam?
no, Sean Bean, the guy Boromir.
Oh.
And everyone else, yeah, actually he was there with the Hobbits, like the first, the Hobbits apparently from the first day, and then people like Orlando Bloom and Sean Bean and everyone came. So, they were talking about how they wanted the Hobbit, Peter Jackson was saying he wanted the actors playing the Hobbits to bond first. And like they were the main characters of the story of the 4 Hobbits. I mean, the Hobbit.
Indeed.
But it's interesting that Pippin said that the guy who played Pippin, not Pippin, the guy who played Pippin said that when he saw Orlando Bloom get off the plane, he said, this guy looks kind of elf-like, and he said, are you Legolas? And then Orlando Bloom said to him, are you a hobbit? And he said yes, and they like hugged or something. Weird. Celebrities, what can I say? Of course, they weren't celebrities at that point. They were actually just very unknown actors.
Orlando Bloom had been in stuff, I think.
Oh.
I don't think Lord of the Rings was his first role. I think Pirates of the Caribbean was.
I don't know. I mean, he looked pretty young.
Have to look it up. Which came first, Pirates of the Caribbean or Lord of the Rings?
I will later, because I'm sharing shorts right now.
No, I know that. Alright, so I believe that was the brick here. So there's another brick over yonder.
I thought that was weird because I would never have thought Orlando Bloom looks elf-like whatsoever.
So many people are watching the short. The short is called Where Did He Go? Alright, so 21 people have watched the short so far. Let's try to get another
Thank you, everyone.
Let's try to get like maybe another 20 views on that, and then we'll push another short. It's going to be a bit of work. Where is the Orlando?
Link is like, I could have played a Hobbit. I'm very small. You have to look human like Link. Also, I noticed that Elijah Wood is the only American playing a Hobbit. Everyone else had like a British accent or Irish accent.
Okay, so 2003, July 9th of 2003 was The Black Pearl.
2003, oh my gosh.
We need to find the release date. Release date. That just tells me Orlando Bloom. No, I don't care about that. Oh.
So Lord of the Rings was before.
Lord of the Rings was before. Oh.
So if he had never been Legolas, he probably never would have been in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Interesting.
So Peter Jackson found Orlando Bloom first then. So his first role was an elf.
Really?
Looks like it.
Is that true? He didn't have anything prior to 2001? Really? It doesn't appear to be. I think maybe Lord of the Rings was his first movie. Put him on the map.
He looked really young in the videos.
I did not know that. So I always thought Pirates was his first introduction.
He looks older in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Doesn't tell what his first movie is. These sites used to work very well. Now they don't. Now these sites are just filled with nonsense that doesn't even tell you, like, oh, this was the actor's first movie. I can't find it. So, okay, well, Pirates of the Caribbean came later. Okay. I did not know that.
Well, maybe he was in tiny films, like indie films, but nothing of significance. Or maybe he was on a stage or something.
I don't know.
Maybe he was in a high school play before that.
Everybody's like, I don't know if that's correct or not, but it says like his first role as Legolas, he was 47. I don't think that's correct. I thought he was much younger when he was.
No, honey,
Legolas.
it says when he came back to play Legolas, he was 47.
Oh, okay, he was 47 when he came back to play Legolas. Yeah, because
they filmed The Hobbit later then.
Yeah.
It was actually Lord of the Rings first, which I forgot about.
Lord of the Rings was 2001. Fellowship was 2001. Return of the King, I think, was 2005? Stupid. Oh, that's what it was. That was the blacksmith thingy, so we killed that orc. Haha. Much orc destruction. Yes. No, 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 no. No. What is
Look, you want to make a poll, Luke? What about... Why don't we make a poll? Who's the cooler character to have in Fortnite? Baymax or Godzilla? What about who's better, King Kong or Godzilla for Fortnite?
King Kong is in Fortnite?
I thought they said he was going to be in Fortnite. I could be wrong. But it looked like on the website I was on, they said he was going to come to Fortnite.
Oh, Return of the King was the same year as Pirates of the Caribbean? Wow.
Huh.
Wow, that was a pretty cool year for movies.
Thank you. But Legolas wasn't in Return of the King, was it?
Yes, he was.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I have no idea what that program is. But it slowed down my PC and I can't move. Don't save. I'm just trying to put in a time code, it won't let me. Alright, so we did all of this. Whatever this is all done. I don't know what this is over here.
Well, how are we doing on helping with the fuse?
My computer's frozen.
Oh, your
I can't
computer's
move.
jammed up? I'm sorry.
I can't move.
Okay.
I'm gonna just shut all this down.
Alright, honey. You already said it. Oh, you don't have to shut everything down.
I'm gonna have to shut some of this down because I can't get to Windows. Or I can't get to the internet.
Okay. Mm.
I'm just trying to write a blasted time code and one even just completely jammed up.
So, Luke, what kind of poll would you like to do to make things fun for our chat? What about what's everyone's favorite thing? What's everyone's favorite thing to put on the Thanksgiving sandwich?
Yeah, it didn't even save this.
What about what's everyone's favorite thing to put on a Thanksgiving sandwich?
I don't want to talk about food, honey.
Okay, well, what kind of poll would you like to do?
I'm thinking.
Why don't we do Godzilla versus King Kong?
Okay. It's not really Lord of the Rings-ish, but sure.
Alright, well, why don't you do a Lord of the Rings poll then? Who's your favorite character in Lord of the Rings? Legolas, Frodo, Gimli, or Aragorn?
We did that. Why don't we do favorite villain?
Okay. Who's your favorite villain in Lord of the Rings? Sauron?
How do you spell
Sauron,
S-A...
Sauron. Saruman. Sarumon.
Okay.
Saruman.
Gollum.
I'll look. I guess I'll look this up
do
just to
Ring
make
Ring.
sure. So I don't know how to spell Gollum actually.
There. I got it. Well, I guess favorite. What are the? That's not how you spell favorite. Lord of.
Gollum. Gollum.
There you go. Favorite Lord of the Ring villain.
Saruman. Oh, I spelled Saruman wrong.
Whoops.
Saruman.
Oh well.
Saruman is how you spell his name, actually.
No.
Well, guys, I spelled Saruman wrong, but I spelled Sauron correct.
I mean, both of them are hard to say because they're both S names. They're so close together.
Apparently today I had a poll on, like, they had several different tapestries in Dreamlight Valley. So there was, like, Wally, Moana, Sleeping Beauty, and something else. So anyway, I put Wally on the poll, and I saw on websites they were spelling it WALL-EE. Wally.
Wow.
And then people were like, you spelled it wrong. It's like, it said on websites it was WALL-EE. Apparently it's Wall-E with just one E, but I think I spelled it correct. Like, I got that from several websites with two E's. I don't know.
Don't know what to tell you.
And then I sat there, I said, I just do, like, they were like, just so you know, you got it wrong. And I was like, well, I said, it's just a quick poll, and, like, I can't change it.
You heard Moana 2 is disappointing.
Yeah, so we found out that in Moana 2, the reason why it's so bad, and it is bad, because my brother and I saw it, and we were both like, wow, this is weird. Just, the reason why Moana 2 is bad, and I don't know, I think Luke already looked this up yesterday, but he forgot, so that's good, I could talk about something. It was a made-for-TV show.
Oh.
And then they decided not to air the show, so they just put all the episodes, smashed them together, and made it into a movie.
Probably because Disney was hurting for like film profits this year.
So it's lower quality
Ooh.
than normal Disney movies. The Moana 2 is not the quality of a regular Disney movie. It feels like you're watching a made-for-TV special.
Because it was.
Because you are watching a made-for-TV special. So, I think they should have, full disclosure, told people that, because it is not an epic, story with, amazing music and riveting, plot points and everything. No, it's not. It's just a bunch of people singing and it looks like entertainment for 3-year-olds. And as soon as I started watching, I was horrified, and I was thinking about leaving the theater, because I was like, this is so bad. I couldn't put my finger on why it was so bad. Then later on, I realized why it was so bad. And my brother's really nice to films, and he even said, he was like, yeah, it wasn't as good in it. And it's like, yeah, and then when you realize it was supposed to be a made-for-TV show, you realize why the movie was so bad.
Now, the thing is, there are good made-for TV and video, Disney films that are really good. Like, for instance, The Return of Jafar was a made-for-TV movie. It was released on VHS. Same thing with the Aladdin movie about the King of Thieves. Great movie, not the best budget, but it was still a good movie.
Yeah.
So there was a time where Disney actually could make direct-to-video movies good. I don't know why they didn't do that with Moana.
It's too bad that, movies other movies like Frozen and stuff got a sequel that was, full-blown, and then Moana just got a bunch of episodes spliced together.
Hasn't there been 3 Frozen movies now?
I don't know. But it was very Moana was a great movie. It was really one of my favorite Disney movies of modern times. And the fact that they did Moana dirty by literally making it so bad with the sequel, it's disappointing. If you guys want a gist of the plot, basically, Moana singing and dancing all over the place, and her doing goofy stuff where she's, ends up falling in weird ways for laughs for 3-year-olds. And then after that, she gets on a boat with some people, and I won't spoil the end or anything, but then they meet these, coconut people that seem like they're for 3-year-olds, and everything is hilarious. They keep getting, all these bad things, falling down in weird ways for, 3-year-olds to laugh at. And then they just sing a lot of wacky songs like you're on basically VeggieTales or something. And that's the whole thing I was thinking the whole time I was watching Moana 2. I was like, this feels like the target audience is way younger than the original film. I'm talking decades younger than the target audience for the original film. And I was just like, what is happening? And the fact that everything Moana and all the other people are saying is way overly expressive, like you're on Disney Nick Jr. Yeah, it's just not good. Not good. It's literally, the plot couldn't be anything. The plot isn't really anything riveting or exciting or hard to figure out, because it's literally so simple. Like the plot would be the same as Paw Patrol, or it's just not good. Movie's not good. Sorry.
Alright guys, next short, if you could click on that, that'd be fantastic. Just don't mind the dancing skeleton. Doing things with Sam and the dead marshes.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah.
It makes me feel like no wonder the actress from Moana did not want to come back.
It's just a made-for-TV movie. It was supposed to be something that they were going to throw on Disney Plus, and they decided, nah, we're going to do... Because that's exactly what happened in the Batgirl thing. The Batgirl thing was a made-for-TV movie for the HBO Max. And then they were like, you know what? We don't have a lot going on. we're going to not even upscale this. We're going to put this together, make it a little bit longer, and we're going to release it in theaters.
They did supposedly upscale Moana to a little, like the graphics, supposedly.
Yeah.
But the plot and everything.
I never trust a company when they say a made-for-TV movie was improved for theaters. It's not really the case.
Yeah. So what did you say about Batgirl or whatever?
The Batgirl movie that was outright canceled by WB originally was a made-for-TV movie for HBO Max.
Honestly,
that's why it looked as horrible as it did.
The whole time I was watching Moana 2, I was like, this feels like a movie that if you had a 3-year-old, you would put them in front of this movie to entertain them while you cook dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it literally felt like to me. Like, it's frustrating because I really liked the first movie, but
what are these guys doing?
No idea.
Was it supposed to be the ghost? Okay. What am I supposed to do with you guys? There's a brick here, supposedly. How? Oh! Well, I guess I straight up murdered those guys for a brick. I guess that's what I was supposed to do. Okay. Creepy.
Yeah, so I picked the worst movie for me and my brother to see.
No, you liked Moana and you wanted to see the sequel. You had no idea.
It wasn't really a sequel. It was literally rehashing the exact same plot points of the first movie.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why it was so terrible.
Oh.
They were like, well, they basically went over what they already did in the first movie. They were like, here's the thing with our ancestors, but they already said that in the first movie. Here's the records from our ancestors. They already found that in the first movie.
Mm.
They just showed it again.
Mm.
And then they're like, remember Maui? And then there's like, oh ha, here he is again. But he did nothing. He didn't do anything. He didn't even have a song.
I guess Disney just kind of peaked in the 90s.
They just reintroduced the characters of the first movie, and nothing happened with them whatsoever.
Because when I was a kid, the first Aladdin movie was fantastic, and everybody was like, wow, can't wait to see. Nobody even thought that they were going to do more with the franchise. You know, then we got the Return of Jafar, we got the Aladdin TV show, and then years later, when the Aladdin brand was kind of waning down, we got the Prince of Thieves, which was like, or the King of Thieves, either the Prince of Thieves or King of Thieves, like another Arabian tale. And what made the Return of Jafar movie so good is it picked up right after the events of the first movie. And Jafar came back as, you know...
Nothing happened in this. They just went out on a... Remember the first movie? I found my... What was the plot of the first Moana?
I thought they were trying to find an island.
I'm Moana, and I realized that my ancestors used to explore a long time ago, and now I know that I'm going to be the chief, and I'm going to have to explore and find new islands.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plot of the first movie. Plot of the second movie is like... Hi, I'm Moana, and I also have a younger sister now, randomly. And now I'm going to show her all the stuff that I found in the first movie. Hey, little whatever your name is. I don't even know her name. Hey, this is our ancestors. And she's, like, giggling a lot. And then it's like, okay, this is weird. And then it's like, remember, I have to go and explore new islands. And then she's giggling.
Okay.
And then they go and find some people on a new island, and then it's like, oh, and then that's it. Like, nothing happens except for they just find, you know, more people on, you know, just out in the sea. I don't even remember them finding a new island, actually. Like, yeah, it's basically the whole point of the first movie was like, we found our ancestors and we're going to explore, and then at the end of the second movie, it's like, we found our ancestors last movie, and we're thinking about exploring more, but we didn't have time because we were too busy singing and falling down on rocks so that we could have 3-year-olds laugh at us. It was very disappointing.
Okay, don't keep saying word 3-year-old. Okay, so what exactly is happening here? More skeletons. Okay. We need Gandalf.
Yeah, at least in Jafar, and they had a different plot every movie. At least in Aladdin, each Aladdin movie had a new plot.
The only thing that they did different about the Aladdin movie that made people upset, though, is like at the end of the first movie, it's assumed they get married. But then they're like, no, 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 we retconned it. At the end of the first movie, they get engaged. So, Return of Jafar, they're engaged. And then the third and final movie is the wedding. The third movie is Aladdin's father is the King of Thieves.
I think that if I was writing Moana 2, which I don't think anyone wrote that, I think they just literally... Moana 2 reminded me of The Last Jedi. They literally rehashed the plot of the first Star Wars movie and just redid it. That's literally what Moana 2 felt like. If I was writing Moana 2, since the first movie was about exploring, I would have made the second movie about, I don't know, not exploring.
Make it about the chief? Her being the chief of the village or something?
Anything new. Like, why would they make this...
Oh, crap.
Anything. I would be up for anything. They could make it about making strawberry jam for all I care. I don't care. I just wish they would have had a different plot point. It's very annoying.
Is there a Sam Shire? Is there a Shire Sam? Who are these people?
I don't know. I owe it to my brother because I think I stuck him in the horrifying... I think he wanted to leave the movie and I didn't...
Willie Sam.
I left him there to go see my aunt and uncle. I didn't know if he wanted to leave or not, so I left him there, but
Fine, Amber.
I feel terrible about it, especially knowing how bad the ratings are for that movie now, and I feel like I left him there being tortured watching that. I guarantee you, I will never watch that movie at home again. Like
You don't need to. You've already seen it.
I will never pick it up.
Where are we going? Oh.
I don't even think there are any other movies out right now at all. No, I mean, not that I don't like...
Well, The Rock's new movie, Red 1, bombed. Should have been on Netflix. He probably would have made more money on Netflix. He was like, I'm going to take my Netflix movie, and I'm going to put it in theaters. And that's what's going to make people go see the movie. And it's like, no, Rock, no. Don't do that. It's not good enough for the movies. You're really great at making streaming movies.
And I will say one thing about... Can I say one more thing about the Moana movie and then I'll shut up?
Sure.
Basically, the songs were very long and they had a lot of instruments to them and they sounded like full-blown, like, orchestrated songs that took a lot of energy to put all those instruments in there. If I would suggest one thing to the people who made the movie, instead of make your whole movie about making the songs sound really good, start with actually making a new plot first and make a good story, then worry about the songs, because you literally ruined your movie by focusing on the music and you literally didn't even you didn't make the story interesting.
You done played yourself, game. Movie.
Yeah, whatever.
Dope.
Yeah, like, the story to me would be more important than the songs. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, the Aladdin King of Thieves movie is the last Aladdin film. It's really good, though. Like, the Aladdin trilogy is actually a great Disney animated trilogy. They did a great job with it. It's really good. I have the old VHS tapes. I would love to get the Aladdin I don't know if they're in the Disney Vault, but I would love to get the Aladdin trilogy on DVD or Blu-ray.
What does it say? Is it going up?
No.
May I please? Oh, wow. Why is it like that?
Right, and we only have 500 views on this stream so far, after almost 2 hours.
Well.
So, where is... I tried to post a cat short, but I forgot which one it was.
I can try to find it, I don't know.
I posted it in the chat. I think it was called You Can't Eat There. Okay, so that's what's happening. People aren't watching it. Guys, I put a short in the chat called You Can't Eat Here. I need you guys to click that. Because it only has 8 people that have watched it over the past, like, 60 minutes.
I probably won't see Wicked because I have to save money until next Thanksgiving. I literally have to save. I'm back to eating ramen. I gotta save money again. Luke can go see stuff if he wants, but
No, I don't
I'm
really
not.
like. I don't like the theater. The movie that I want to see is the Spy Family movie, and it's coming to Crunchyroll.
If my channel was super successful and I was getting like at least 3 million views a month, then I'd probably go see the Wicked movie because I'd have extra money and time to see it, but I don't.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh. Uh-oh. Legolas, move! Move, Legolas! There it is. Another brick found! Haha! The dead Marshes.
I like the genie voiced by Robin Williams better, says OH.
The guy who they got to play, the genie impersonator was not bad. The guy who, I don't know who it was though. I don't know who played Genie when Robin Williams couldn't for the direct to. He came back for one of, I don't remember which movie Robin Williams came back for. I think he was the genie that came back for The King of Thieves. And then the guy who did the sequel for Genie was somebody else. He was the guy from the TV show. Because there was an Aladdin TV show, and the Robin Williams impersonator is actually pretty good. I can't remember his name though, because there was an Aladdin TV show that lasted for almost 3 years.
I never said my opinion about Wicked. I never said if it was good or bad. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
She just said she's not gonna see it.
I said I don't have any money to see it until next year. I didn't say I didn't like the movie. I don't even know what the plot of that. I don't have an opinion on that movie. So I don't know, unless you were talking about someone else you're disagreeing with about Wicked. I never said I never said anything about that movie whatsoever. I never said my opinion about that movie at all.
Darn it.
I don't have an opinion on that movie, so
You already said that.
just FYI.
Aha! Oh wait, I've done something terrible. No. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can't go this way. Ah! Alright, Legolas. Where are we going? Okay, so guys and gals, make sure you click the short, because I can tell people are watching or not. There is, you can't eat here now says 11 people have clicked on it in the past 60 minutes. So let's try to get like 20 or 30 views on that, and then we'll try doing another short. We're gonna have to do this like all day. Maybe the Fortnite stream will do better than this, but this stream is at 600 views after an hour and 40 minutes. Which, if it was getting like 200 views every, like, I don't know, every 20 minutes or something like that, would really help.
Oh no, it's okay, Marissa. Okay, Marissa was talking to someone else. Sorry about that. Sorry, I got confused. Sorry, guys. I'll just stay away from the chat, so I don't get confused. Understandable, Marissa. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know. You know, I don't know too much about that. I don't watch a lot of Broadway, so I don't really know anything about that movie.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, so we need...
Understandable. Yeah, so sorry for being so opinionated about Moana, but, I mean, a lot of people have been saying it's bad, and
Well, it's a direct-to-TV movie, and it apparently was one that was thrown together that... It would have been nice if they would have made a film, like, as a direct sequel, where she's the village chief, and she has to do chiefly duties like her dad did.
She
But
is the chief, sort of, in this, but...
Sort of? Okay.
She doesn't really do any chiefly duties. It's all about, like, songs about her being the chief.
But that was the whole
But she's not
setup.
actually being... Yeah, that's what I was disappointed with this movie. It was just rehashing plots from the first movie. Because in the first movie, they were like, Moana's gonna be the new chief. So we already established that. And then in this movie, it was like, Moana's the chief! Moana's the chief! She's the chief! Like a song. It's like... But we already established this in the first movie. They're like, what kind of chief is she gonna be? But this is like literally years later. Like, she's been doing nothing this whole time as the chief. It's just been sitting here thinking about what she would do as the chief.
Throwing Broadway plays, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about it. It was like, so she's literally done nothing to help the village this whole time except for organize songs about her being the chief. Like, it just doesn't seem like as if we're helping the village very much.
She's so vain. Yeah. Yeah, that's completely different.
That I really didn't like
Doggone
that
it.
because, like you said, with the other Aladdin movies, they actually moved on. They actually moved.
They moved the plot
They
forward.
moved it forward. It felt like this movie was like rehashing the last third of the last Moana movie put in song.
Well, that's not the only thing they did. Well, the Aladdin movie, because they were like, oh, we made a mistake. We had them get married at the end of the first one, so we're going to retcon it and say that they were engaged. And literally, the second movie picks up, like, after their engagement party, where both Aladdin and Jasmine mentioned how they're engaged now, and, you know, they... Because it looked like the movie ended with them getting married, except, you know, Jasmine wasn't wearing, like, a traditional wedding dress or anything like that to symbolize that she got married. She was wearing, like, different colors, and they were flying on the magic carpet, and they kissed, and that was the end of the movie. It was implied that they got together. And you don't technically have to see the other, like, two Aladdin movies, because they're direct-to-video. You could just be like, wow, the way that Aladdin ended, it's perfect. But if you want to continue the story, then yeah, you had to retcon the last, like, few minutes of the story to be like, yeah, what happened is they just got engaged. And then over the course of the subsequent sequels, like, the third movie they get married, and the second movie is dealing with the aftermath of Jafar coming back and trying to kill them.
I really like talking about new movies that are coming out, but movie theater's so expensive. Like, I feel like I should just get a job at the movie theater so I can get all of my movies for free. But then I wouldn't be able to do my job here.
You wouldn't have an income if you did that, because we're in bad shape
know.
right now.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so, yeah, it is frustrating. The other thing I didn't like about Moana 2 was that, like, I don't even know if The Rock was voicing the character.
I'm sure he was.
Because he was in it for, like, 1 second.
Oh, wow.
He was like, hi, I'm Maui, and then he's like, remember me? And then he was gone.
Oh, wow.
Like, literally, he had, like, a cameo, and he was gone. So, literally, the main lead...
So basically, he's like Cusco, like from The Emperor's New Groove, that shows up in the Kronk movies, but he's only there for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
It's like, hey, what's up, Kronk?
And then he's
It's
gone.
like, Cusco, it's good to see you. What have you been up to? Oh, you know, Emperor stuff. Okay, great. I'm going to continue with my movie. See you later.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, that's exactly how it was.
Okay, all right.
So I was like...
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I was frustrated with that. I thought, well, they must have got an impersonator because that's probably why they didn't have him in for very long. They probably just had... It's probably an made-for-TV movie or something, and then they just impersonated him.
I'm often told my ears are uncommonly dull for an elf. A big, shiny mithril headdress ought to disguise that problem. I'll reveal a way for you to boost your vitality if you forge me one.
I might actually have that. I think I have that mithril headdress thing.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I'm just, in case anyone comes across this video and corrects me. He had one cameo for a very brief second in the very middle of the film, and then he had one brief cameo at the very end. And that was it.
Plus, Amber was gone for like 20 minutes of the movie.
I was also gone for 20 minutes of the movie, so if anyone corrects me on this and was like, he was in the movie for 20 minutes, then that must have been the 20 minutes I was gone, because I did leave for 20 minutes.
Ding.
I left my brother there for 20 minutes. I felt terrible. Well, next time maybe I'll have to sit there and watch. If I get a TV in my kitchen, that'll be my penance. I'll just sit there and watch Moana 2. It'll be better. Well, actually, I'd rather watch that than like something like Sailor Moon or something.
You have to give Sailor Moon a chance.
No, I don't. There's no reason to. There's no law that says I have to give it a chance. A bunch of twirling, like, people that are in grade school that are, like, kicking people.
Not grade school? What are you talking about? They're not
Like, why
grade
are
school.
their skirts so short? If they're in high school, they wouldn't have...
Yes, because they have short skirts in Japan, because that's just what they do. That's just how their uniform is. Every school uniform is different in Japan because they have so many different schools. There's a lot of them. Each of the private, whatever have like different types of uniforms. Some have long skirts, some have short skirts, some have long shirts, some have short like sleeves. Their uniform all depends. But you actually can wear different stuff to the uniform. Like you can wear sweats. You could wear like a sweat jacket or whatever.
If you don't feel comfortable, like, and your skirt is too short, can you wear tights under it then? Or?
You can wear tights, thigh highs. They have them wear like large socks or whatever. They have a lot. They're able to accessorize their uniform to some degree. All right, that does it for all the bricks in the marsh. So now we do the actual marsh level. Aha! Dunsky! Alright, that took a little while, but that's all done.
Amber watch Sailor Moon, says Timmy Sailor Venus. It's fine, Amber, says Kim Wing.
Yep, that's done. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, sorry I got confused there later.
Gondor King. King of Gondor.
Thanks for liking the video, everyone.
The tour of the marshes.
Yeah,
Blah.
yeah, I like watching new movies and stuff, but it's... I mean, the only way I could see movies for cheap is they're a very cheap theater, like 40 minutes from me, that's $5.
Uh-oh.
But, like, the reviews of that theater says it's not very clean.
Yep.
That it smells really bad.
Yep.
I guess I could go there and watch movies and see all the new movies.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I hate...
So you guys have gotten 24 views on that short. Let's do one more push, and then we're going to push another short. So everybody click that link real quick. There's about 50 of you guys here. If you could click that, then we can move on to the next short.
It is unfortunate though that the girl from Moana isn't gonna do the live action.
Well, I mean, she's old. She's
older now?
Yeah. She's probably a grown woman. She was under 18 when she did the first movie. I'm pretty sure. When she came back to do the sequel, she was probably in her late 20s, like maybe mid to late 20s. There's no way she can do the movie.
Oh, wow.
The Rock, the only reason he can do it is because, I mean, Maui's an older guy.
He's always old.
Maui's always old, yeah.
I thought they asked her to do it, though.
I don't know.
Because she is part Hawaiian or something.
Right. They're going to probably find someone who's around the age of Moana to play her in live action. That makes sense. But it's way too soon to do a live action Mulan movie. Or, live action,
Freudian slip.
Yeah.
You want a live action? Oh, we did get a live action Mulan movie.
We do not speak of the live action Mulan movie.
But it was
terrible.
horrible. Oh yeah, it was that one where Mulan uses witchcraft.
Yeah, something like that. If you want the good live action Mulan movie, you want the Chinese film from 2009. That was a mini series for Mulan in China. It's amazing.
Oh wow.
But it's not like a Disney remake. It's based on the mythology of Mulan.
Yeah, it's when they made Mulan Ray and they gave her superpowers.
Yeah, but the Chinese one from 2009 is the pinnacle of Mulan like storytelling. There's a fishes here.
Max says, but didn't Mulan have a live action movie? We do not speak of that, Max.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, Max. I don't recall.
We had people who hijacked a Mulan movie, and they basically were making like no one knows what they were making. The Dead Marshes.
The live action Mulan movie sucks like all the rest. Very true, OE.
No, it's terrible. It's a
very
really bad kung fu movie that's not even a good kung fu movie.
Every time I hear Rocksteady make a new Batman game, I'm like, I want an Arkham Bat fam. I don't want to play Bruce again, says Ivan. Thank you for the super chat, Ivan.
But they've already debunked that they're making a remake of Arkham Asylum. Like, it's not.
The Mulan. Here's why the Mulan movie was bad. Well, actually, there's a Chinese YouTuber that based her whole channel on how bad the Mulan movie was. And she literally made her first video, and it was 50,000 views on her first video because she was so
Oh,
angry.
it's more than that now. It's
Now,
millions.
yeah, so she was so angry about how much they botched. So let me explain this to you, Max, or anyone else. You guys probably already know. But basically, in Chinese culture, Mulan is not a Disney movie that's animated. Mulan is a folk hero. Mulan is a folk hero like King Arthur or Daniel Boone or, you know, like,
Johnny Appleseed.
I don't know, whatever. Mulan is literally a legend. Like, not just Mulan is not just an animated cartoon. Mulan is a story they tell their kids. It's been passed down from generation to generation. Mulan is a cultural heritage for Chinese people. So literally them botching the story, they did not get the story of Mulan correct in the live action. They actually got it pretty correct in the Disney animated cartoon.
Yep.
Believe it or not, the Disney animated cartoon is more correct to the actual real story of Mulan.
Disney animated film.
Yeah, the animated film. So they botched it so hard. So one of the things that this Chinese YouTuber was saying in her video was the main thing that Chinese people had a problem with the live action Mulan was that she does not follow the hero's journey in the live action. You must follow the hero's journey. You must come from nothing and through hard work and perseverance because of abnormal circumstances, difficult circumstances that you have to overcome, you become the hero. You're a normal person. You become the hero after having to endure difficult circumstances. That did not happen in the live action Mulan whatsoever. They gave her superpowers like Rey. They Americanized her and made her a Mary Sue, which is not an Asian thing.
Nope.
There are no Mary Sues in Asian folklore. There's not Mary Sues in anime characters like Kirito or anything like that. Asian characters are not Mary Sues or Gary Stews or whatever. They're not. They have to be normal people. They don't magically like win the day because they find out they're the chosen one or because they have superpowers.
Unless it's a parody.
I mean, unless it's a parody, but they generally, the folk tales from China and stuff, especially Mulan, it's one of the most popular ones, they have to win because they're a normal person, a normal human being, and they overcome great obstacles from perseverance and hard work. And so that is the main problem that the Chinese people had with the live action Mulan. She doesn't have any superpowers. She's a normal human being. So they changed the character so much that, yeah, I mean, Chinese people hated that. So there you go. There it is. So they really messed it up. You know, you would have thought. I thought they said they had Chinese consultants on the film because apparently they didn't. Or they were consulting the wrong people.
Yeah. So in the 2009 movie, basically they go through like the folklore for Mulan. Like she had to disguise herself as a man to get in and do stuff, you know, for her father, who she didn't want to go to war because he wouldn't survive due to an injury that he had. And then like she ends up becoming like this, not just like what do you call it? Not just like a regular grunt soldier. She actually works her way up to like a leadership position where she's dealing with the Mongols on horseback and stuff like that. But even that was handled like she had like a career progression as like a soldier like throughout that miniseries. Mm-hmm. So it was, you know, and they extended it until of course the prince or the lieutenant or whatever finds out she's a woman. But she's a normal. She has to work very hard to keep up with all these men because, like, you know, she's just not.
Yeah, and I think I remember, I'll have to watch that Chinese YouTuber again because she was saying that, like, people tell their kids, like, you have to work hard like Mulan. You know, if you're gonna be anyone in this world, you know, you have to keep, don't give up. Be like Mulan and keep going.
Yep.
So it's literally something that they use, like, to say, you know, like, be like Spider-Man, you know, with great responsibility comes...
No,
Whatever.
with great power comes great
Okay.
responsibility.
With great power comes great responsibility. It's literally, Mulan is someone they use to...
Based on all the Spider-Man games you've covered, you should know that.
Mulan is someone they use to be a good example to their kids in China, so... so yeah. Yeah, so that's why Disney and America botched their folktales so much.
I think they've had another Mulan thing appear in China. They do a lot with the Mulan stuff over the years.
Oh yeah, there's probably been like a lot of Chinese like retellings.
Everybody
of
says
it.
the 2009 miniseries is the best, though. I still haven't seen it because I don't watch a lot of Chinese stuff. I do watch Korean and Japanese dramas every once in a while, but Chinese dramas, the language is very pretty, like Chinese, but it's too hard for me to follow with the subtitles. They speak too fast. And then what they do is they like have like, maybe this is just a problem with like how like Americans like translate stuff, but when they do Chinese translations, everything outside of movies, like the dramas and the cartoon shows, like they speak so fast that the subtitles never like, they're not on the screen long enough, so you have to pause it. It's not like watching like Japanese subtitles where all the characters you can tell who's talking and when. There was this Chinese anime that I tried to watch every once in a while, and it's like it was too much when all the different characters were talking. Like you wouldn't be able to tell who's actually speaking because there was overlaying subtitles and all this other stuff. It was too much. Too much.
Dishonor on the live action Mulan says, oh wait, yeah. So Sharon says, so the movie was like a huge insult then, says Sharon.
Yeah, but they saw it as
was.
like they thought they saw it as like a positive or something.
Yeah, the Americans thought they were doing something great.
Yeah.
But they didn't understand that they were ruining the whole point of the story.
The story is pretty simplified, like what you need to do. Whoops.
Oh, Americans.
Yeah, the story is all about Mulan and her persevering against, like, you know, people's perceptions, as well as showing that, you know, anyone with a good heart and hard work could, you know, basically fight the Mongols.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about, you know, hard work and perseverance. Exactly.
And with the American, or rather the live-action Mulan movie that wasn't very good, it became like, if everyone in the movie was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but they just were that way. Like even if you go back and you watch like really popular kung fu movies like Iron Monkey and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, they show that those heroes are ones that work hard and they don't naturally have this like kung fu magic gift. Like they're all hard workers, even including the mythology movie Hero with Jet Li. You know, he did all this stuff through like hard work and things like that. It was always a part of their culture that you work hard, you can achieve anything. It's like the Goku story. Goku is not just amazing because he's Goku. Goku trains to like an insane degree where he actually causes himself pain on numerous occasions, like when he was training under like 100 times Earth's gravity on his way to planet Namek and stuff like that. Goku was, even though he was strong, he was preparing himself to be stronger to face a threat that he'd never faced before.
Yeah.
Like in Asia, it's important for people to, you know, show that they're working hard through putting in the work. They're just not stupidly strong to be stupidly strong.
That's part of their culture anyway. Like you can see in a lot of like YouTubers that talk about their Asian families, like that the parents expect a lot of hard work out of their kids usually. Especially in grades.
I like the Stephen He guy, especially with the, you know, the Asian parents like being like You know, such a disappointment. All that stuff is really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting
Like-
Uncle confused with Steven.
Yeah.
Because emotional damage. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's funny.
I like the one where he says about like where he's like, can you make sure you take the chicken out and thaw it so it's ready to cook by the time I get home? And then it's like you sitting there playing a video game and then you realize, oh my gosh, if I don't take this chicken out in time to thaw it, then by the time they get home they'll be disappointed. It's like a trap for them to be disappointed in you. I thought that was funny.
So and so is a doctor. What are you? You are a bum who sits on the couch and plays games. When I was your age, I walked 100 miles to the gas station. Yeah, I love those so much. It's so funny.
Yep. Yep.
It really is.
Yeah,
What is wrong with you?
Popstar was saying, you're right. They do always have the hero's journey in a lot of those, in every movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even the animes where the main character is like stupidly strong, he still has to go through a hero's journey to prove himself. Like, yes, he has all these powers and abilities, but he has to go through and put in the work in order to, you know, save the kingdom, or in order to avoid the kingdom. Like, sometimes it's a parody, like, hey, I don't really want to be your hero. I have all these powers and stuff, but you guys summoned me when I was in the middle of a video game tournament, or I was on a date with, like, some girl. You brought me to this kingdom and I can't get home. I don't want to help save you guys, so I'm going to avoid everybody.
I really think giving Mulan superpowers is the same as if you would give, like, Tony Stark superpowers, saying that it wasn't his ingenuity and brains that helped him build Iron Man.
Yeah.
He had superpowers and that's why he could figure it out. The whole point of Tony Stark is that he figured it out as a human being. It's like the same with Batman. It's like, it would be like giving Batman superpowers, saying like,
they kind of have now.
well, that's wrong because the whole point
Absolute Batman, he's basically like,
The
he has superpowers.
the whole point
kind
is
of.
that he's a human being. It's about the human spirit. I mean, and it would be like you know, even the Green Lanterns, like, they have their super ring, but they're just a human being behind that Green Lantern.
Well, the trick
right?
behind the Green Lantern ring is it can't be OP all the time. You have to recharge it.
Yeah.
You have to go through the motions to make it.
But I mean, if you made like part of like, if you look at like the Iron Man stuff, like in the, you know, Marvel universe, part of what makes his character really relatable is he has to force himself to stay up all the time because he's a human being. Like, he's literally pushing himself to the limit to invent all that stuff because he's a person, you know. So that's the whole. I mean, that's like what Mulan is. Like, she had to literally push herself to, like you said. Not only did she have to be the best of like female soldiers, but she had to be as good as the male soldiers. You know, it was pretty tough. She had to train
I
really
mean,
hard.
it was, yeah. So, and also another part that's important about the hero's journey is even training and working hard. When you come across an enemy, you have to lose the first time you face the enemy. Like, and then over the course of that show or that story, when you have the rematch and you defeat the enemy, it's more satisfying. You know. So.
Oh, thank you for the,
It's important.
Alright, thank you for the super chat, Miss Tiana. It says, did you know who else has a hero's journey? Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
Her journey is to get home from Oz, but she ended up helping the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion. And she didn't have to, and I admire her for that.
Yep. She could have just gone to the wizard, but she stopped to help people. That's true.
I didn't even think about that. So she didn't even need to help those people.
Yeah, there's been very few modern stories like in America that actually show a hero's journey. The only ones I can think of clearly would be the Batman Begin movies. Like, that shows like Batman's like begin, his middle, and his end. Although they do it in kind of like a rapid way.
So a lot of you guys are going to see the Wicked movie. Maybe I should see it with Luke, because I'm thinking about it. What do you think? You think it would be cool to see? Or you think it would be too much singing for us?
I mean, you like singing.
Yeah.
You sing. singing makes you happy. Yeah, I know you do. Alright, so we need to take this, and then we need to...
Alright, thank you for the super chat, Miss Deanna. Really appreciate that so much, thank you. And I'm glad that some of you guys, like Marissa, Miss Deanna, and other people are excited about the Wicked movie. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I haven't been to a musical in a long time. Of course, I went to that one opera.
That's an opera, though. It's not a musical. Opera and musical are completely different things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something that's important over there.
There's more smiling in musicals than opera. There's a lot of smiling involved. And jazz hands.
Orcs. It's weird that... Well, actually, no, it's not weird that they make the orcs have super strength. That makes sense, because they're orcs.
They are orcs, yeah. Well, I mean... The only people that have a hero's journey in, like, Lord of the Rings are probably the hobbits. Because everyone else is superpowered. The elves are superpowered, the dwarves are superpowered, the
Aragorn
orcs...
has a hero's journey.
Yeah, Aragorn is a human being as well.
Right. Aragorn he has a huge role. Legolas is the only one that's super OP. Although, I would have loved to see Legolas take down a ring wraith. That would have been awesome.
So, he did more things in the book, but they didn't put it in?
No. Peter Jackson had Legolas. He filmed 13,000 hours or something like that edition.
Oh my god.
So there's actually a scene he filmed where Orlando Bloom defeats a ring wraith.
Wow.
Probably on Weathertop or something. I don't know. Because the book is not very clear, like how many ring wraiths show up, like at the end of the final book.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you, Miss Deanna. That's very interesting. And Popstar says there is a lot of singing in Wicked, like a lot. Isn't Gimli OP too? Says Max.
Yep. But he's not the last of the dwarves. Like, he's just the dwarves from the Fellowship.
Well, guys, you guys helped out the views a lot. Thank you guys for watching the short. I don't want to look at what the views are like, but you guys made it a lot better than it could have been. It's better than it usually is. Usually it's plummeting, and it's somewhat stable.
We still have to work hard, though.
Still, did your super chat not go through, Random Jazz?
Let me look.
Oh, thank you again, Ivan, for the super chat.
There's Ivan, there's Miss Deanna.
Maybe there's one earlier?
It's James. James.
We have
Bears,
John, Jotaro, James, Ivan, and then we have Miss Deanna. I don't see it didn't inform us. It doesn't show one from you, Random Jazz.
Yeah, sorry, Random Jazz. I don't see one.
I don't know why it wouldn't be allowing you to super chat.
I mean, it is YouTube. That does happen. Like, we can't... People tell us right now they can't even upgrade to Ultimate Tier right now. There's problems.
Sometimes it doesn't let people super chat on Random Jazz. Thanks again, Ivan, also. So you want the Bat Family. Well, we did have the Bat Family, Ivan. Thank you again, Ivan, for the super chat. We did have the Bat Family in Gotham Knights game.
I'm not saying nothing.
We didn't have it the way we wanted it. Like last time I said that, I said that. What about the Gotham Knights? And I said, well, that was what we got. I mean, that was the Bat Family. And then I said like, this isn't what we wanted though. We thought it was gonna be way better. We thought it was gonna be amazing. We thought this was gonna be one of the best games ever. Like some of our viewers paid $300 for the collector's edition. They thought it was... Luke and I got 2 Xbox Series S so we could play it co-op. We were gonna play.
We did get our money's worth for the Xbox though, because we both played it through.
We got our money for people watched, but people were sad watching because they hated the game.
Yeah, sad watching.
It was
instead of hate watching, it was sad watching.
People were crying watching it instead of happy. The game was not what it was supposed to be. And then I said that a few days ago, And like somebody and a few people were like, "What do you mean? What was wrong with it? I liked it. It was great." And it's like, what? What were you playing a different game? How was it great? How
Revisionist
was it
history.
great? In what way was the game great?
It was
In
okay.
what way was it great?
I mean, it was
though?
better
Like,
than the Suicide Squad.
I would say the game was there. It happened. I don't know if it was great. I know it wasn't great.
It was there.
It was. I would watch the made-for-TV Moana 2 movie over playing Gotham Knights again. Yeah.
But you dump on Sailor Moon, but Sailor Moon is a hero's journey story.
Hopefully it will appear, says Random Jazz. Maybe it will.
Did you do it on a different video? Like this is the Lord of the Rings video. Did you do a super chat on like another one of the other streams that we have like on Fortnite or on Ghost of Tsushima or something like that? Or did you do a super thanks like on a video? Because we can't see if you did a super thanks on a video. It doesn't show up on our thing.
Well, I'll check the other videos that we have scheduled. I don't see. Yeah, that's very kind of you, Random Jazz, that you wanted a super chat. I'm sorry it didn't go through. Well, maybe it will just randomly pop up. I don't know. Yeah, sad watching, says Miss Deanna. Yeah. People were literally... There was literally people that were so sad about how disappointing Gotham Knights was that they were like, at least I feel better I get to play with you guys because I wasted $300 and I hate myself for it. I can't get the money back. Like, well, at least I'll play online with you guys. And they were literally... people were literally... The game was so mid, as they said. It was so mid. It was supposed to be amazing. It was so mid that people were literally depressed. Like, people literally, like... They, like, literally went into depression. Like, they just didn't... They didn't do anything. They were upset. They didn't want to play games anymore. They didn't want to ever play another Batman game. There was a lot of depressed people.
We have to gather the bones?
It was... They literally sad watched. What's funny is, if you actually go back and play Gotham Knights, you realize the game could have been decent if they just fixed a few things in it. But they just, refused to.
We have to push more shorts. Let's do...
Did you know you can customize your PS5 menu and appearance to the sound of a PS1, 2, or 3?
Did not know that.
Awesome, Random Jazz. I didn't know that. Well, I tried to do it here. I got an email after super chatting, then YouTube closed.
I don't know what that means.
I got an email after super chatting, then the YouTube closed. What? Oh, wow. I think YouTube closed as I was... So your YouTube app get closed as you super chatted too? Well, let us know what your super chat was, Random Jazz, and we can read it. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it didn't do that.
Alright, so... Guys, if you could click the short, we have to push another short. So we're gonna go collect bones. I've never done this. I don't even know how this works. Like, this is it's a boat? What does he want? He wants bones. Okay. Oh, I fell in the marsh. I fell in the marsh.
I know two people who have a hero's journey in real life, Luke and Amber. And thank you, Max. You're very kind.
That's very kind of you.
You guys, I think we all have our own hero's journey, I think. Since we're all human beings, none of us have superpowers like Disney Mulan.
That's true.
Unfortunately, we're all human beings, so we all have to have our hero's journey. It was refunded. I understand. So,
okay.
So he tried to put it through, but YouTube closed on him as he was trying to do it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe another time, Random Jazz. That was very kind of you.
Thanks for trying, though.
Thank you, Random Jazz. You'll find that happens a lot.
Okay, alright. So guys, we're at 1080 an hour. We're gonna drop below 1,000, so we need you guys to watch the short that I just put in the chat. Um, so we gotta move it. We have 15, 16. We're about 17 minutes to stabilize things in time for Fortnite, and hopefully Fortnite we won't have to do this, but it's not going well. So right now we're looking for some bones, I think.
Yeah, we had that one guy who was playing Gotham Knights with us, and every day he would show up and play with us, and then he would write, like, every time there was a very cringy cutscene, he would, like, type in the chat, "This game is so mid!" Like,
Yeah.
it was helping them get through the pain,
The pain.
the pain of watching it. Yeah.
How many bones are we supposed to? 23 ones? Wait, that was all I was supposed to do? Was just collect 2? Really? Oh, I guess that was it. Alright, so we'll go deliver the wheel to this guy and see what happens. It's a pirate wheel.
I asked in my super chat that YouTube took away if Fallout counted as a hero story since you have to find your dad, says Random Jazz. I don't know too much about the plot. Oh, Fallout, wait.
Fallout.
Is that the one with the nuclear stuff? Nuclear apocalypse?
I've only played through Fallout 4.
Oh, we've only done Fallout 4, Random Jazz.
And I didn't finish it.
So I don't know.
Doggone.
Basically, hero's journey usually means that you know, they say like some people have different opinions on like heroes. Like some heroes are chosen, you know, our heroes chosen because of basically the hero's journey idea is that heroes are not chosen, they're like made. Heroes are not people that are amazing from the beginning. They're just normal people that have to go through extraordinary circumstances. And because of those circumstances, they become heroes. Because they have no choice. They have to either rise above the circumstances and become greater than they are to persevere, or they will fail. They will, they will fall. So they have no choice. They have to become heroes. I don't know if I explained that right. You know what? I can even look up online something about it.
Fine. Alright, so we need Sam. Why do I still have this?
Not one for hugs. Okay, sorry, Random Jazz. Alright. I would take a mediocre game over a trash one, says Miss Dana. Yep. And exactly. And that's why Gotham Knights, as we saw other games come after that one, we realized Gotham Knights was not the worst.
Better than nothing.
It was not the worst that could have been. We found out later there was much worse games that could come after that.
Yep.
It was, and you're right, Miss Deanna, it was mid, and there were worse games after Gotham Knights. There were worse games that were literally trash. And to this day, that's why most of the DC people say Gotham Knights was mid. They don't say it was a piece of trash, they say it was mid.
Yeah.
Because it was alright, but it was, it was mid.
Now comes the part with the Nazguls.
Yep, hope you're having a good day. I'm Random Jazz and Miss Deanna, Ivan, and James Graves, and everyone. Popstar, Mage Wolf, and Savan, and everybody, Jessica, and Jade Rose. Sharon being savage over here. I can't repeat it, Sharon. I'm gonna have people all over me. They're gonna be Sharon will trash.
Nazgul.
You're sharing this short where it's literally triggering me. If I had known that Zelda was all over the table, I would have been enraged. I didn't even watch this when it came out because I didn't realize she was all over this. Zelda, why are you all over the table? Mean. Yeah.
Wait, I thought I was pushing nothing good now.
Oh, well then I was on the wrong one then. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I don't know how I got on the wrong video.
Superman Killed Again has 9 people watching.
Oh, thank you, Miss Deanna. Really interesting. Says there's also another there's a type of chosen hero as well. Either it's like a reluctant hero or one that wasn't meant to be chosen, like one in Dark Souls. Says Miss Deanna. That's very interesting, Miss Deanna.
Yeah, we're pushing nothing good right now.
I don't know too much about Dark Souls, so... The villain's journey. You start off weak, then Hollywood happens, says Jotaro. Oh my gosh. Oh, the savagery. Jess says, you have to find your dad in Fallout 3 and find your son in Fallout 4. Okay, thank you, Random Jazz. Interesting, Miss Deanna. So, you like a reluctant hero that gets chosen. That's interesting.
Tell people to watch the next show.
Okay, guys, Luke's putting another short in. Thanks for the help, everyone. Oh, you're fine, Mage Wolf. No worries. You know what? Like putting a different. You've been sharing shorts all day, Mage Wolf. You don't have anything ever to apologize for.
We're sorry we have to do so many of the shorts, guys.
Mage Wolf has been sharing shorts like even when we were eating Thanksgiving dinner and everything. Mage Wolf was sharing shorts even during the premieres of all our videos. He was literally keeping him and anyone else who was sharing and resharing those shorts were keeping that channel alive while we were trying to have Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mage Wolf, for that and for everyone helping out with that. It doesn't hurt to share more than one short. So yep. If you guys get done watching the short that Luke posted, you guys could always watch the one that Mage Wolf posted earlier too. Yep, it never hurts to share more than one short.
Elijah Wood's death screams. Oh my god.
Thank you, Miss Deanna. Appreciate that.
Nasty habits.
Well, we know one person who took the villain's journey, Jotaro. Gollum. He started out normal and he became a villain.
Yeah.
He started out as a good person and became a villain.
Well, I mean, he killed somebody first.
Yeah, but I mean, before the ring, he probably wouldn't have murdered that guy. I thought he was
Probably.
I think he was just a normal person.
Normal person.
Also, Saruman became a villain too. He was a good person before. It said that he used to love the trees and take care of them. Which means that at some point, he was a good person. He tried to take care of the forest. He tried to take care of the animals. He literally was good and became evil. Which I think makes his character really interesting because, you know, usually it's like, oh, they were always bad. But literally it says that he actually did really good things and helped people. Which means he was a good wizard at one point.
That's what happens. That's what. Sam. Frodo. And here comes the Nazgul. Yeah, he killed his fishing buddy. That's true.
Oh, thank you, Drago. Gollum killed his fishing buddy, says Drago.
So is that Gollum's body odor that we're following in the water?
Ew.
Like, what? How is he making that path for us to follow?
There's been more main characters who became reluctant heroes. You know, the ones who are too cool for school, or Frodo Baggins isn't used to getting out of his routine, says Miss Deanna.
True.
That's true, yeah. Frodo, yeah, and those hobbits, they didn't really...
Isn't it interesting, though, that the stories about the hero's journey are some of the most interesting, like, for fantasy, though?
Well, that's how George Lucas wrote the original Luke Skywalker, was a hero's journey. he was a normal, literally farm kid.
Okay, Mr. Nazgul left.
And then they were kind of writing it as Finn. Finn was kind of doing a hero's journey at some point. They started it.
Yeah, and then they kind of...
Then they really messed that up. Like, he could have been a really great... I mean, he was turning out to be a really great character. Like, it would have been very interesting if he carried on the Skywalker legacy. They really messed that up. Like, they botched that tremendously.
Yeah, so they were... what's his name? J.J. Abrams was talking on Twitter or Blue Sky or wherever. And he was saying, you know, in hindsight, we probably should have written out the trilogy in advance. It's like,
wow.
You think?
Why wouldn't they have? The fact that they kept making it up as they went along. The fact that they literally listened to the fans that were like, oh, Kylo Ren kidnapped and tortured Rey, so that would make them a good couple.
Well, one of the first things that people have said over and over again that would be important is that, you know, everybody wanted to see the original characters together on screen. Like, at least once or twice. Like, the original cast together again. And J.J. Abrams even said, we probably should have done that as well. So it's like, they're basically... They knew what they were doing in terms of, like, where they wanted to go, but they did miss out on a lot of things that fans really wanted to see, like... Mark and Carrie and Harrison all on the same screen again. You know,
they watched so many things.
They didn't do justice to bringing back the past characters. They just kind of threw them all under the bus.
Yes, yeah, Miss Deanna. They made the modern Disney Star Wars up as they went along. They even changed Kylo Ren and Rey's relationship completely. Like, they literally listened to the fans, and then they decided to go with what the fans suggested for the plot to be. Yep, they continued to make it up as they went along. It was crazy. They did not have it written out.
Nope.
They really messed it up. They really, really messed it up. And honestly, I mean, it doesn't even matter. It really looked like Finn and Rey, like they were like either having a friendship or a love interest thing happening, and then they just threw that away. For literally, instead of Rey ended up with Finn and being maybe Finn could have rescued Rey and being super heroic, which everyone would have loved that. Honestly, everyone was waiting for that to happen. People wanted to see Finn rescue Rey and be the real hero and carry on the Skywalker legacy. Everyone wanted to see that happen. And then they decided, like, they had psychotic fans that were like, oh my gosh, I felt like there was some kind of romantic tension when Kylo Ren was torturing Rey and had her strapped to a chair. They're like, I feel like this would be really romantic because of the way he was whispering to her while he was torturing her. It's like, and then J.J. Abrams was like, we'll do that. And it's like, so you're promoting Stockholm Syndrome? Like, I don't really understand, like, what you're saying. Like, so you're promoting a kind of relationship in which you would kidnap and torture someone to make them end up with you? Like that's the kind of relationship they decided to promote. Like, and they literally didn't even have that written into the script. I think they were either gonna have, I think they were going towards a Rey and Finn thing. So, yeah, they really botched. They really messed it up. Like, they really messed it up.
Yeah, the Reylo fans, the weirdos. Torture means love.
Which fans? Yeah, the fans that wanted Rey and Kylo together. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Miss
I thought they were
Deanna.
called the Reylo fans or whatever.
Yeah.
They had a cult name,
Yeah,
the Reylos or something.
Yeah, they're crazy. And those people were so crazy that they actually contacted the guy who played Kylo Ren and asked him to leave his wife for the actress who played Rey.
Yeah.
Like, that's how insane they were. Like, they were crazy.
You've said crazy several times.
You know. Literally, like, Like, I just...
What? What?
Okay, the only way that a bad guy who tortured a girl could end up with her is, you know, like... I can't even talk about this.
Then don't.
You cannot base your relationship on, quote, romantic tension that occurred while torturing someone. If that's what you're basing your relationship on, that is a bad relationship. Like, if he tortured her and then they forgave each other and then she hated him for years and then later he became a better person and then he became a good guy and then they met 20 years later and then he proved that he wasn't that kind of person anymore and then they had a relationship, that could work. But basing a relationship on the tension of the torture is... Like, there's so many things wrong with that. Like,
red flags.
That's not love. Torture isn't love. Let's just say that. Let's just be clear. I'm done. It just shows those people that were Raylo fans are disturbed. Like, they need counseling.
No, the Raylo fans were crazy. Alright. So we need Samwise. Sam! Elijah Wood's screams of terror. Blood-curdling screams in a Lego game. Ah!
Oh, thank you, Captain Zach. You're very sweet.
Frodo.
There's another thing to shoot. Thank you, Sharon. While I'm done talking. Yeah, you're right. They messed up a lot of opportunities. You know, that was the last time the original cast of Star Wars was together, and they messed it up. They could have had Lando and...
Well, Lando wasn't until later, but they could have had, like, Carrie and Mark and all those people together in one movie. Oh, well.
Yeah.
And because of the mistakes that Star Wars made, a lot of companies now, when they bring back crossover characters, they make sure that the living actors that were on screen together before, that they get like a scene or two, because they know that's what fans want to see.
Yeah, it's like, why do people have to be... They can't just give fans what they want. Whatever.
Of course, now it sounds like Bill Murray and both Dan Aykroyd are done Ghostbusters, so it'll be the next generation, but at least they did the passing of the torch.
Yeah, at least they gave the actors, like, I feel like if an older actors, like, make the series good, and then they, like, try to pass it on to new actors, they should at least give the older actors a good send-off.
Mm-hmm. I think that makes sense, yeah. The orc is scared of the Nazgul? That doesn't make any sense. He works for the Nazgul.
I really wish oh look, we got so many super chats.
Huh?
We should turn the music on.
No.
Why?
Because I don't want the content ID bot to kick in the gear, because then once the content ID bot starts up again and we're playing a Lego game, we're gonna have Lego games hit for MFK.
All right. Sorry, everyone.
No, the music was, unless somebody requested the music.
No, because we didn't have the super chat goal.
No, we already did the music for the story, and every single one of those videos got claimed and then blocked, like in a couple regions.
I understand.
So we already did the story.
Well, at least we had a.
What was I doing? Oh, we need
thank
Frodo.
you everyone for all the super chats today, and I appreciate your generosity so much.
Yeah.
And best of luck with your driving test coming up, Miss Deanna.
The super chats help tremendously because it's fan funding. And fan funding is a huge part of this channel. I haven't gotten access back to our t-shirt place yet, but I did get, I do know where the t-shirt place is, so I've asked them to send the password information so I can, because I had some new t-shirt designs I wanted to implement for 2025, like ones that were made years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to do that.
I liked our little discussion about the hero's journey. That was fun.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about this whole COPPA situation is, like, we've been told that our content is not appropriate for little ones. because our topics go all over the place. They don't. If you watch channels that are MFK, like the way that they talk and describe things is like they're talking to someone that's very, very little. How we talk about stuff, we talk about how adults speak about things.
We just talk about it like we're talking to other versions of ourselves or other people of the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Not other versions of ourselves.
What?
People of our same age.
I don't think I could hang out with another version of me.
I would hate myself.
I couldn't do that.
I would know too much about what goes on in my head that I wouldn't be able to stand myself. I'd be like, you're secretly judging me, aren't you? It's like, no. It's like,
I
yes,
know
you
you
are.
because you're me. Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't-
lie.
I wouldn't be able to stand myself. Imagine having to hang out with yourself.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it
No.
because I would not get along with myself.
Nope. Can't do it.
That would be weird.
Oh, the level's almost over. Well, why'd they give us a random key? Where does the key go? Oh. Oh! Okay. Well, that's where... Stupid Nazgul. Nazgul's being a fool. Oh, that was it. So we just do that and then the hobbits... Oh, wow. That Nazgul's messed up. Alright. Is this so Sam can... What? What are you doing, Sam? Samwise.
Oh, so did you know that the actor who played, out of all the 4 hobbits, the actor who played Sam was the only one who was married? He had his wife and kids on the set.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And he has a kid. He had one little girl. And apparently she got to know, like, all the other Hobbit actors a lot.
Well, of course.
Like, everyone learned her name, and she was, like, watching while they were filming and stuff. And apparently the guy who played, I didn't remember his name, but I was watching some interviews about this movie, and apparently everyone said that he was the most cautious out of everyone, probably because he had a kid.
Probably.
And apparently they were in a helicopter, and there was like winds blowing, and there was snow, and there was cliffs, and he was very concerned because he probably, didn't want to die and not come back to his wife and kid. So he, like the other Hobbit actors, when he was they were in this helicopter, they were asking the guy, the pilot, to do a flip if he could, while it was snowing and there was cliffs everywhere.
Helicopters can't do flips.
I know, that's so weird. I don't even know why they would ask that. But apparently, like, they were making fun of the guy who plays Sam and saying that he was asking them if they realized there were 2 other helicopters coming behind and that they understood how high the winds were and stuff. And they were like, well, he was too worried about it. It's like, I don't think so, because I would have been worried if it was snowing and I was in a helicopter and there was cliffs around me. I would have been like, please don't talk to these people. Like, they need to concentrate on their job.
The cliffs wouldn't bother me. What would bother me is the fact that they're trying to have the other pilot do insane stunts when there's literally so many, like, aircraft nearby. It's incredibly dangerous. If you're going to do, like, maneuvers, you need to make sure that you're, like, not near any other pilots, because you will collide.
Yeah, I wouldn't even, like, even if a pilot ever brought me into the, like, they always say, like, sometimes pilots will bring you up into the front to, like, show you how the plane works. If anyone ever did that to me, I would just silently sit in the back, because I wouldn't want to talk to them, because I wouldn't want to distract them from their job.
If there's 5 of these?
Like, I just wouldn't want to crash because of, like, if I mention something like, hey, look over there, they turn and they end up crashing into the side of the mountain, like, I just would not want to distract a pilot from his job.
How can there be 5 of these? I don't even see where all these targets are.
Also, apparently, like, they were interviewing the guy who plays, I don't remember his name, the guy who plays Sam, and apparently he tried to get, like, into kind of method acting on the set, so he knew he had to take care of Frodo in the film. So he started taking care of Elijah Wood in real life.
Oh gosh.
So, like, apparently Elijah Wood, like, locked his keys in his, like, trailer or house or something a couple times, and he was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And he called the locksmith. He spent all day on the phone and let Elijah Wood, like, go out and do whatever he wanted, hang out with friends. And then he, like, went and gave him his keys. It was like taking care of him in real life to get into character for how he would have to take care of him in the movie.
Interesting.
I don't know if I could have done that. I'd be like, dude, I'm off. It's, I'm off the clock. Like, I'm not, you're gonna have to get your own keys.
Yeah, this is weird. This is not working out.
Like, I don't know. Like, what? Why would he go to all this trouble, like, to help him? I guess that's how method actors are or something. Or actors are, like, they get really into their role. I don't think I could do that. I'd be like, well, cut. I'd be like, awesome, I'm leaving. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Like, I'm not... Just like, when work is over, I'm going home.
I can't see... There. Apparently there's another target somewhere, but I can't see it. Like, my eyesight is horrible.
That's true.
Like... I can't.
Well, can't you just get on one of the elephants and go up?
No,
them?
I don't think the elephant has anything to do with the targeting aspect of this. It's supposed to be like a target somewhere. Ow. There's supposed to be another target somewhere.
Oh, I was wondering, like, when the guy who plays Sam, when he carries Elijah Wood, does he literally pick up the actor? Did he actually pick him up?
Probably.
And start carrying him? My gosh, he's strong. Luke and Amber from Multiverse Max. Yeah. What's over there? Boom! Says Max. Exactly. Like, it reminds me of the guy. Wasn't there a scene in the airplane movie in which they bring the little kid up in the cockpit and he talks to the guy and he gets distracted and the plane crashes?
No, the plane doesn't crash.
Oh, okay. But something happens where the plane is, like, wobbling around.
It's an awkward scene.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that scene.
No,
I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera.
Alright, I don't remember that.
They're making fun of a certain thing.
Okay, I don't want to know.
No, you don't want to know.
I'm glad the movie didn't go into the scouring of the Shire in the movie, says Draco. Oh, yeah, where they killed hobbits and stuff. Definitely. Yeah, Draco.
In Peter Jackson's version of the movie, the hobbits don't get attacked by people. The bad guys are defeated in Isengard. They don't go to the Shire. Ha! Sam took down an elephant. Oops. Oh, did we clear 1,000 for the hour? Barely. Okay. Right, so it's almost fortnight. So we're gonna have to stop this thing soon. Once I'm done with this level, it'll be the end of this level. We're at 914.
Method acting is something. That's a lot, says Miss Deanna. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Savon. How's it going? Great to see you. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take care of somebody's problems offset. Like, oh, I have to help you in the movie, and now I'm gonna help you in real life, and be like, always next to you, like, hey, you need anything? I could use another iced tea. You got it! like, oh my gosh, like just running around trying to get stuff for Elijah Wood all the time, like, what?
Became a gopher.
Like, I would not. I mean, I think it would be weird. I think that would be weird. Imagine doing that and then acting weird like that, and then years later you meet him after, like, 10 years later, it's like, oh, hey, great to see you again. Oh, by the way, I'm a little thirsty. Can you refill my mug here? It's like, we're not on the set anymore, Elijah! I'm not your gopher anymore!
The hobbits are literally taking down the elephants. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, people. So we gotta get ready for the next stream. It's been 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you guys for all the fan funding. You are breathtaking. Again, we're not doing this 100%. We're just going through it.
Okay, awesome. Jarrell says, thank you everyone for the prayers. I've been discharged from the hospital and I am home now.
Awesome, good.
We have been praying for you, Jarrell, and we'll keep praying for you, my friend. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
A lot of people are getting, like, walking pneumonia right now. So people gotta take care of themselves and things like that.
Yeah, take care of yourself, Jarrell, and
Not saying that that's what happened with Jarrell, but there's a lot of people that are getting sick this time of year.
We'll be praying for you, Jarrell, and thank you again for all the super chats today.
Yep.
And really appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity, everyone, and thanks for the lively discussion about different story types. That was fun.
Yep. So, if you guys would like another episode of Lord of the Rings tomorrow, you're at 920 views. That's the best we could do, but we got to get Fortnite started in like less than 15 minutes because the channel's plummeting. Thank you guys for watching the YouTube shorts and keeping things stable. Unfortunately, we'll have to do the whole YouTube short thing. Unless Fortnite does amazing, like if Fortnite gets like 500 or 600 views the first hour, we shouldn't have to post shorts.
Maybe we could use Godzilla sound clips.
I don't have time to do that. I need to load the dishwasher with some silverware, and then I have to see if there's even a spoon so I can have some cereal. I don't even know if there is. Probably not, so I'll have a muffin. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want Lord of the Rings tomorrow, 1,000 views is required. If not, we'll be doing something else, and we're probably going to rush the Iron Man VR thing this week before... Which will actually hype up the Marvel Rivals thing because it's like Marvel Week. So
yeah, do an Iron Man for Marvel Rivals.
Just know that in order to cut out the stuff, you have to. It has to be dark. So Iron Man VR would have to be like an 8 o'clock series or something. It can't be during.
Have fun being me, where I swing my fists around and you have to like scoot over to the side so I don't end up hitting you on accident.
It's a shooter. Like it's like you shoot targets and bad guys and stuff like that.
I feel like this is gonna go terribly wrong.
Oh, it's gonna be terribly entertaining. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. 1,000 views is required. You're at 925 views for this. And next up is not Multiverses. What's the name of it? Fortnite. Fortnite is next. All right. See you guys in a bit. God bless. Happy gaming.